Welcome to Angels Don't Lie with Jeannie Street. Jeannie is a God-based medium, owner of In Spirit Healing Studio, and new author of the book The Goddess You. Angels Don't Lie will be a show dedicated to healing and love, and we will be taking live questions. If you have a question you would like Jeannie to answer on the show, or if you would like to contact her, send your correspondence to Jeannie@JeannieStreet.com or check out the website JeannieStreet.com. Now here's Jeannie Street.
I said the world don't wake up. The trouble is I never went to sleep. I climbed the nightmares in the mountains in my dreams. Oh Lord, won't you get me back with me?
Welcome to the maiden voyage of Angels Don't Lie on KBJB Radio. I'm Jeannie Street, your host, and tonight joining me is KJ from The Warped View.
Hey.
And KJ will be joining us and chiming in throughout tonight's program. Hello, KJ.
Hello. I am so excited. Thank you so much for being here, Jeannie. I am so privileged to be sitting next to you right now and doing a show with you personally. I'm just thrilled.
Stop it. I'm so excited. This is awesome.
It is awesome.
So I just wanted to tell our listeners a little bit about who I am. I mean, you guys already know here in the room.
I think I know who you are.
Right?
Yeah, but I think everybody else does.
A little bit. So let's just tell them the down low. So I am a God-based medium. And what that means is I connect to the other side. That means angels, your loved ones, and divine holy beings. So I take a lot of pride in how I connect. I do a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, and really take my job, seriously. I help people navigate through the messages I get. I help them navigate through really challenging times, whether it be divorce, a death of a loved one, obviously, maybe it's even work or grief, things that they don't know they're holding on to. So we all have this ability to have intuition, and that's our inner guidance system. But along the way, our guidance system gets blocked due to, life experiences or moving away from that God connection. So I'm able to help you clean up your energy and connect again and to really get that intuition. And the bonus is you'll be able to hear from your loved ones. So I welcome in questions, and KJ is going to give you the details on that.
Yes, absolutely. If you have a question for Jeannie this evening, if you'd like to give us a call, you can give us a call at 860-717-0006 to talk to Jeannie live. We'll be taking calls in probably the next half.
And they can email too, right?
Absolutely. Jeannie@JeannieStreet.com for any questions that you might have. You're a little too shy or you can't get through tonight because it's probably going to be a busy night with questions.
Yeah, and we can... we have some questions already that came through via email, so we can take those questions and add them onto the next show.
Absolutely.
So don't be shy. Send them on over.
Yes, totally.
So I wanted to also talk a little bit about the lingo I use, because that's important as we are talking. I use the term spirit, and spirit, a lot of people want to know, what does that mean? Well, spirit encompasses everything that's on the other side, which means on... in heaven. So spirit is Jesus. Spirit is the divine holy mother. It is God. It is angels, and it is your loved one, because they are all part of that heavenly realm. So our angels and our loved ones are all encompassing God's energy, and it's lovely. So that's the term spirit that I use throughout all of my work.
Right, especially the show. So.
Exactly, especially the show.
If you hear spirit, that's what she's speaking of.
Yes. So we are open to your questions, and we're open to your phone calls. And
absolutely. But I have a couple questions for you, Jeannie. How did you start your journey on being a medium?
I started when I was born.
It just happened.
It's so funny because it did just happen, and I really didn't understand that I was a medium. But I used to have visitors in my room at night when I was a child. So I would tell my parents I have people in my room. I was terrified. I couldn't sleep. I spent many nights sleeping in their room, and they thought I was having bad dreams. And my mom actually, because our house was very old, thought I was just, maybe hearing the haunting. Maybe there were people in the house, but she never really put it together. And so neither did I. So this gift kind of, I always had a knowing. I had a clear knowing. People would come to me for advice, and I thought everybody just knew these things. They just had this connection.
This gift.
And I learned as I got older that this was indeed a gift. And so it needed to be honored, and it needed to be honed in on to really work well.
Right.
I needed to respect it. It wasn't a game, but it was something that I really needed to work with. So
when did it come upon you to open your own place? Open your own, yeah. Because I've been to your facility.
Yeah, right.
Like it's a hospital.
Well, cleansing facility. We have
your cleansing facility.
Yeah. So let me tell you guys, I opened In Spirit Healing Studio, and this studio is a really divine place. I have God-based healers there, and what that means is there's everybody takes their work very seriously. So whatever they're doing, that's what I can't even think of the word I want there, Kathy. Whatever.
What is the word that you're looking for?
Right. So I have
whatever their particular job is.
Exactly. They're using their skills. So like, right. I have a therapist who's starting this week, and she has a very deep spiritual connection. So that's how she has a beautiful gift.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Amazing. I also have another therapist starting in December, and he is also incredible. He has this background of helping addiction people recover, which is lovely, and he does it through that divine connection as well. So we have a sound healer, we have a crystal healer, and these people, and it's not very serious. It's all that divine stuff. So
you also have a lot of workshops.
We do workshops, we do classes, and we do private sessions.
Right.
Yep, we have lots of cool stuff going on over there.
It's so exciting.
So that was a divine guided thing for sure.
Yeah, how did that come about? Like all of a sudden, it was like
when I started to kind of work with my gift on a serious level, and that was about 5 years ago. I saw it. I kind of felt this is going to happen. I'm going to have a center. I'm going to have this place, and I was going to have other healers come in. It was going to be, all about that divine, amazing
source,
energy. Yeah, and beautiful. So I just took it slow. I did my stuff. I worked out of my house for years and took clients and taught classes at home or workshops at other places. And then it opened up. The place came about. Everything was organic and natural, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and you can find Jeannie Street. You can actually look at her website, and that's JeannieStreet.com, right?
Yep.
JeannieStreet.com.
And In Spirit Healing Studio is in InSpiritHealingStudio.com.
And it's out of Woodbury, Connecticut.
Yes, we're in Woodbury, Connecticut, and we have some great stuff there, and I'm going to share some more stuff with you a little later in the program.
Yeah. Totally.
So, I have a couple questions that came in through email, Kathy.
You did? Okay, what do we got here? What do we have?
So, I got this one email, and it says, what does it mean when your dreams come to life? And I thought I love that question, because people will have prolific dreams, and it'll come to fruition. And they're not always the greatest dreams, right? Sometimes it's a
little tragic.
Yeah, exactly. So the divine will speak to us, and when we're connected in the right way, when we're connected with God and we're open, our intuition can run, and these dreams can really help guide us. But when we're closed off to God, yes, lower energy can come in, and that's why you'll see those dreams come in that are that lower nature.
Right.
So it is really important to have that connection to God, to have that opening. And a lot of people have moved away from religion. I have that so often, because they'll feel like organized religion hurt them, or they don't believe in everything that they teach. Right. And it really isn't about a religion. It's about a connection with God.
Right. So your own connection.
Yes. And I do follow my religion because it's comforting for me, and I consider myself
And you were raised as a
Catholic.
A Catholic.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so some of what I do is challenging, because a lot of people have fear based around it. They think that you're going against religion or against God, and it is
when in fact you're working very closely with
that
divine intervention.
Yes.
So and that's who you're listening to.
So when we talk about those dreams being like telling a story, the same can come with a client. They'll say, well, will I find a boyfriend, say, or will I get married? And I don't do prediction for that reason, because we have free will, and God, if it's in our highest and best interest, He will show the way, but never to say, yes, this is exactly what's going to happen.
Right. No, you
Right.
can't. No, because you do have the ability to change the course of your life.
Right.
Right. With the decisions
Exactly.
that you make.
Yeah.
You know, they only, you know what, like what you were just talking about. Do people ever ask you, I dreamt about, butterflies all night. What does that mean?
Well, yeah, and so Spirit can talk to us in so many beautiful ways, whether it be through a sign of an animal. We call that totem. Like maybe it's a totem animal or a flower, and that's how Spirit will talk to us. Even numbers are meaningful.
Or if seeing a butterfly makes you think of your mother that's passed over.
So that's another way
a connection?
that our loved ones will connect with us for sure. They'll come through the radio. They'll come through in times. They'll come through with, the sign of a butterfly or a bird, cardinal.
A penny.
Yeah, it's
on the
amazing.
Ground. It is
really.
amazing
Yeah.
the signs that you can get that remind you of your loved one on the other side.
Right, and that's them stopping in to say hello. There's only a thin veil between here and the other realm. They just don't have time. They don't have fear like we have here.
Right.
So that's the biggest difference.
Certainly a different mindset.
Well, yeah.
They're a little more. Okay, so we do have a caller on the line.
Woo!
If you want to take a...
Well, I
would
think
you
that's
like
a
to
great
take
idea.
We have Melissa from Sandy Hook on the line. We could take her as soon as you're ready.
Hi. Hello, Melissa?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You have a question tonight?
Yes, I do.
Well, go right ahead, Melissa.
I was just wondering if Jamie could give some insight into the career changes that were coming forward for me.
Sure. What kind of insight are you looking for, Melissa?
I was just wondering, I'm in this process of changing career, and I was just wondering if I would actually enjoy the changes that were coming.
I actually feel like you are going to enjoy the changes. But then again, we were just talking about free will, correct? Did you hear that little segment? Yeah. So we were talking about how we have to be open to the divine and the guidance that we're given. And that is so beautiful that you're changing jobs. And did that come organically for you? Like, did you apply for this job or did it come out of nowhere?
A little bit of both.
Okay, so it's kind of aligning, right? Moving in nicely, beautiful.
Yes, it was kind of just one of those quick things where I had applied and it came very quickly, unexpectedly, and just went very much with ease and without struggle.
And that's what the divine always, when we're working with that higher alignment, it's always with ease. And of course, there's always hard work that's involved, but the ease is what tells you the story that it's divinely guided. So, and that's in our best and highest interest, correct? So their happiness is there. And so it's there for you to take. And we all have that ability to choose whether we're going to be happy or we're not. And that's really, it's that choice. It's to say, I'm ready. I'm ready now for happiness.
Do you feel good about the job, Melissa?
I do. It's just the whole, change factor is always can be a bit frightening, but it overall does feel good. So
do you feel that it's a step up for you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and when you kind of dissipate that fear and invite that love to come forward, then it won't be as scary. I mean, we all have that nervous energy. Me, even tonight coming here, with this maiden voyage of the show, I was nervous. But when it's in our best interest, God says, "Yes, go. I'm there. I'm your teammate,
your cheerleader.
It's going to be fine."
Okay.
Well, thanks for calling in, Melissa. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
have a great night.
Good luck in the new job.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right.
Take care.
All right, that was cool.
Look at that little
divine angel.
Yeah,
that was cool. Yeah, you know what? When people call in and they ask, very, very, direct questions as far as if am I going to like the change of job? Yeah, well, yeah, you're changing the job. Yeah, sure.
Right.
Like
Predictions, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't do predictions, but I can tell you when there's guidance and when there's not. Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Totally guidance. I mean, if that came so smoothly and something like that, when things come together so smoothly, you have no choice but to take that route. You know what I mean?
But that's interesting you say that, because some people don't choose happiness.
That's true.
Because they don't feel they deserve it, or they are holding on to, a lesson that they haven't worked through. So maybe they want that challenge. Maybe they need more time to have, a little bit of hardship. Yeah, which is...
Yeah, or they're just not ready yet.
Exactly.
Sometimes you're just not ready yet.
Right. So when we allow and we move into that energy, it can flow with ease.
Yeah.
And have that full faith. And that's the biggest thing, is that faith.
Absolutely.
And what is faith, right? It's believing what you don't see.
Yeah.
And so it's
and
not
there's a
always
lot you can't see.
Exactly. So when we question that and we doubt it, then our fears grow, and then we move further away from the truth, from that divine truth.
It's paralyzing. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to take a little break. And I know we had such a good first segment.
Woohoo! The first one's done.
Yes, I know, really. And we'll be back after this. And if you want to give us a call, 860-717-006 here at Angels Don't Lie with Jeannie Street. We'll be back after this.
And welcome back to KBJB Radio, and this is Jeannie Street with Angels Don't Lie. Ooh. So that was exciting. Our last segment, I was sweating a little bit, and now I'm like, woo! So I think we had another caller come in, and I got a text from some of my friends saying they were trying to call in, or one of their friends was trying to call in. They had a little time, so please be patient, keep calling, because we can't. There's a lot of people we want to get through. We want to get to all of you.
We might have to have a longer show.
I don't know. Right?
Night.
Yeah. Right.
Be like Delilah. All right. Oh. So, do you want to
Let's take the call.
You want to take the call right now?
Yeah, we'll take the call. Let's take the call.
We have Stella from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on the line with us. Stella, you there?
Yes, I am. Oh, ladies. How are you?
Stella. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
All the way from Florida. How's your weather down there?
That's right.
You're having good weather down in Florida, Stella?
Oh, beautiful. In the 70s. Nice, comfortable, humidity drops, perfect.
Hey, we had that same weather here today.
Yeah, but now it's like 40.
Now it's cold, but during the day we had that nice weather, Stella.
Absolutely.
What, do you have a question tonight? Obviously you do. You called in. I think we're having...
Things change, not for long. You'll have to head south soon.
I know, right? Stella, what's your question tonight?
All right, well, I lost my father a little over a year ago, and I kind of lost my spirit and my drive.
Yeah.
I seem to be closed in and not as social as I used to be. Maybe I'm mad, I'm not sure. I haven't really seen any signs, but I do know he's around. I'm hoping that he'll guide me through the way I've been feeling and just to open back up again. I mean, I just moved into a great house. I have a dog. I'm very comfortable in my life. Great job. There's something missing, and I'm hoping that maybe he could show me a sign so I can stop feeling the way I'm feeling.
Yeah,
I spoke to him 3 times a week, and it's just kind of tough.
Grief is paralyzing. It really can take us and knock our socks off. And can you just give me your father's first name, Stella?
Anthony.
Thank you.
But they called him Tony.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really not from Florida, correct?
No. Yeah. No, he wasn't really from Florida.
No, that's what I'm getting. So you said you kind of closed off to spirit. You mean you closed off to God?
Kind of, I guess. I guess so. I haven't really gone to church with my mother or anything like that. And I just feel so shelled in, I just lost my spirit sometimes. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, the wind.
I'm hoping that, the feeling goes away. I know it never does, and there's no time limit.
Well, so grief has to have it has to have movement. It has to be able. We have to allow it to move through us, through tears, through expression, and through our prayer. Mm-hmm. And if we aren't able to connect to the divine and allow that to go through, it gets stuck, and then we get in a holding pattern. We get depressed. We can get anxious. We can, withdraw. So it's opening that connection back up to allow God to fill up the missing parts, the missing energy. Do you know what I'm
right.
saying? And I have the feeling that you kind of grew up as a Catholic girl. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what your dad is showing me. So I feel like you moving away from religion is kind of like, he's not really happy with that. You understand that?
Yeah.
That was an important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all around the heart for him. You understand, like the chest area?
Yeah.
That's what he's showing me. And I'm having a little bit of a hard time breathing. Was it like an emphysema type of thing?
No, I'm going to tell you something because you just hit my heart. Oh. He died with my head on his heart when I went there.
Okay. So
I was laying on the chest.
So great love, this is what he's showing me that he has for you. Great love and great sadness that you're kind of closed off and you're stuck. And you've been through a lot in your life. And you're more of a New York girl, right?
Yeah,
that's what he's showing me.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of not being your kind of hard ass self. I want to say that the way he's showing me.
Yeah, not really. I've been pretty soft.
But in kind of the different direction. So he's saying, go back to your roots, go back to that prayer, go back to the Holy Mother, and ask for that love to fill you up. And that it is peaceful and loving on the other side, and you will be reunited. And he is with his mother, and he is fine.
Okay. Yeah.
And your mom needs you. She needs her friend.
Yeah,
the friend in you. Yeah.
I know. I have nothing for her. I'm so impatient. It's horrible. Sometimes I should be more patient. I guess I'm just mad. But I'm trying. I try every day. Sometimes I have good days.
So what are you mad at? Are you mad because he died?
I can't talk to him, and I'm mad because I found out on a Monday he had cancer, and he died 2 days later. That's why I'm mad. Okay. I hadn't seen him for 6 months, and he looked really bad. And
right.
I go to the doctor, and then I said, I think my father's dying, and I felt it. And I went there on Father's Day. I figured I was going to spend the last Father's Day with him, and I was right, because then he died a month later. So
your intuition is really strong, Stella, and it's telling you, and right now how stubborn you're being and putting that barrier between you and God and even connecting with your dad. And that's why you can't receive the messages. So he's right there with you. He wants to shower you with love. He wants to tell you you're his princess, and you just have to go back to your roots, go back to that prayer.
I know.
We're all here to have this experience, and we're all going to be reunited. Our souls are never ending. So this is, the journey.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling in, Stella.
Thank you so much, Nene. You take care.
You too, honey.
Good night.
Bye.
KJ's having a rough moment over here.
Wow. Jeepers creepers. Jeannie, I told you I would be curled up in a ball crying every single caller. I swear. Yeah, that was great. That was very cool. Yeah.
And how beautiful for Stella.
Yeah.
And a lesson that we can all learn from about grief and how it can be paralyzing. We can actually stop living because we're so consumed with it. So all of you out there listening tonight, I ask of you to do one thing for yourself, to say a prayer, to open up your connection, to invite God into your life. And I promise you that whatever you're struggling with will ease and the energy will get better because you are not alone.
Totally. And, I'm sure that Stella probably sees signs from her father all over the place, but she's just not getting it.
Exactly. Because when you're in that much pain, when we are paralyzed with that much grief and pain, how can we see it? We don't see love. We only see fear. Wow. So fear keeps us in that backwards living, and love is forward. And this is where I'm going to bring you right to my book to tell you this is what I wrote. Spirit taught me these great lessons as I was opening the journey, as I became aware of these gifts and started to really clean up my energy, and did that with prayer, with meditation, some exercise, going outside in nature, and even the foods I was eating and the people I was hanging around with. So along the way, Spirit gave me these simple rules to be in alignment with my goddess self, my soul self. So I wrote these all down in a book for everyone because they're simplistic and they're easy to follow, and we can all live in our highest goddess soul self. So the book is called The Goddess You.
Yes.
And we're hoping to release it very soon by mid-month. We have our
Really?
fingers crossed. Yeah, and I think we're going to have a book signing on December 10th.
Ooh.
So I'm doing it all myself. We're self-publishing. My cousin and I, she's the illustrator and the graphic designer. So
And she's doing a great job.
oh
I've
my
seen
Lanta, it is beautiful.
Beautiful.
So it's beautiful. So these 12 steps are easy to follow, and we talk about grief. We talk about love. We talk about living forward instead of backwards with fear, and how to do that in the book. It's beautiful.
Is that one whole chapter in your book?
Yeah. So there's 12. It's actually 12 steps.
Oh, it's like a 12 step.
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiritual program.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. I think. Do you want to take another call?
Wow, another caller?
Another
Yes,
caller.
this is so exciting.
I know. I'm thrilled. Okay. All right. Let's. We have Annette from Florida. Another Floridian on the phone.
Nice, Annette.
All right, Annette, are you with us?
Hello.
Hi, Annette. How
Yes,
are
yes,
you?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You're calling all the way from Florida?
Yes, I am.
Well, welcome. You have a question for us tonight, or for me?
Yes, I do actually, Jeannie. I've been having there's family issues with my son and his, significant other, and it's been very toxic. And what do you see happening to this family? Because it's no good as it is now.
Right. And the family unit is larger than the three people you're talking about, correct?
Correct.
Right. Because I'm feeling, I don't know why the number 8 is coming up. Do you understand that?
No.
So 8 can also be that infinite number, can be infinity. So I'm trying to understand what they're showing me.
Okay.
Okay. So, and you said this is with your son?
Correct.
Okay. Would you just give me his first name, Annette?
Blake.
Thank you very much. And this is a girlfriend, correct?
Correct.
Not a marriage. And are there children involved?
No, but she's attempting.
Okay, that's what I'm like. Why was I feeling like children? Okay. And the toxic there's a lot of drama. It's like heavy loaded drama.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't spoken to my son in 3.5 years because I can't. It's so toxic. You can't be around it.
Right. And I kind of feel like there's some also, and I don't know if it's drugs or alcohol, but some substance as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that really is, that's the cause of everything, because you can't see straight when there's substance. So here's an opportunity for prayer. Here's where I would tell you to welcome in a beautiful prayer and the archangels to help and surround your son and to bring that love back into the family.
Okay.
We have only control over ourselves and what we do. We don't have control over another. So the outcome for your son, it's, without that prayer, it can stay the same for a really long time. But do that prayer, and I will pray for him as well.
Okay.
And pray for that love to enter his life, so that maybe there's a big change. Maybe there's a shift. Just the tiniest shift, of energy will change everything, Annette.
Will it? Okay.
Yes. And
any particular prayer that you recommend?
I don't have a particular prayer that I recommend. I usually go to the Hail Mary. Those are the Hail Mary and the Our Father.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was raised Catholic.
And I also like the Divine Mercy Chaplet as well.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful prayer, a petition. So when you're struggling, the Divine Mercy Chaplet can be very helpful. And
I just praying, so we don't know if I'll ever. It's so long, 3.5 years.
It's a very long time.
When does it end?
So we don't we don't put an attachment to an outcome. We always say, for your divine will, God, we say, You know,
Okay.
your will be done, not our will. And we leave that door open.
Yeah.
Right. And they're telling me the talking, the gossiping kind of has to slow down and stop because that brings energy to it. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Okay. Right.
So go more to prayer. And if people bringing up and they're talking about it, say, hey, you know what you could do for me? You can say a prayer. You can, make them a copy of the Divine Mercy Chapel and ask them to pray with you instead of keeping this energy going.
Yeah, because it's a lot of it. There's a lot of it.
I can feel it.
Whenever the name comes up, it just goes like haywire.
And it's heavy energy.
And
it's
I'm partially to blame. I'll be honest, because when they bring it up, I just can't stand it.
And so that's what they're saying, like, stop it, because it's heavy and it's toxic, and fear is creating more fear to grow. And that is a fear that you have going. So rather invite love in, invite that opportunity for, you know what, things can change. He can change. Love can enter both of our lives, and that would be the best thing.
Okay.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you, Annette, so much. And lots of luck and prayers to you and your family.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Wow.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
It is, especially when it comes to our children, right?
Devastating.
It really is.
Sometimes our children have to learn a lesson on their own first.
Without our energy.
Yes.
And there's another lesson for us about gossip, because we all can get into that tone of judgment, and we can make the energy grow of it rather than stop it. And we're all all guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. So if we can take a moment to stop and invoke a prayer rather than the gossip, it will change everything.
Agreed. I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little more about your book. So
let's talk. Wait, can we talk more about my book?
Yeah, I think we should. I really want to.
So I was telling you that the book was like, divinely guided. I channeled it. So what does that mean to be a channel, right? A channel means that you're open to receiving information from the divine. And we can all receive that, whether it's through our prayer, whether it's through journaling, and we ask a question and then we receive. It's beautiful. So the information came to me that way. It came in my prayer. It came in that journal time, because I pray and I journal. And that's how these 12 steps came.
Wow.
And I want to bring you to this client story because it's incredible. Because once I wrote the book and my work became higher vibration, I was living in that soul alignment. I was able to channel Jesus in a session. I didn't try to do it. It just happened organically, and it was life-changing for both me and the client. So I had this young woman. She has a daughter, and she had come to me because she was really struggling because she has a connection, but she was really torn with it being a low energy. She thought maybe she had an entity, or she was just, she was like extraterrestrial. She was all over the planet. She was seeing lights and she was not feeling good. And I was trying to keep her energy calm, and she was in so much fear. So during the session, I got her nice and calm with the energy. This is hands-on energy, and I'm praying as I'm doing it. And during the session, I asked the divine, I said, can you please show me, Jesus, what is going on with this woman? And clear as day, all of a sudden, I see in my sight, I see Jesus, and he says, she has a brain tumor. She needs a CAT scan. It's in the back of her brain. It's at the base of her neck. And I said, oh, okay. So I didn't want to, invoke panic. And I was like, well, one, I just saw Jesus, and two, this girl has a brain tumor.
Oh,
so
my God.
I said,
Lord.
I said, okay, so here's what just happened. And I said, they're telling me to tell you, Jesus is telling me to tell you, you need a CAT scan. And she said, I'll go right now. And I said, okay, I think that's a great idea. So, we didn't invoke, panic, and I didn't say the word, tumor. I just said, he's saying you need
Right.
to have a CAT scan of your brain.
That's how you clearly heard it when
I
said
did. It was
so
clearly, and I knew also the tone of the tumor spoke to me, so I knew the source of what it was.
Right.
It was really metal and toxicity, so it had how do I explain it? Had a vibration that spoke. So,
right.
And that's what I,
You
kind
felt.
of talked to. And so she went to we finished up the session. I let her out the door and she went for her CAT scan, and she called me and said they found a brain tumor. And I said, yes, I knew they would. And she said, how did you know? And I said, well, Jesus told me. And
that is amazing.
She was like, I felt it. I felt him in the room, and I didn't know if I believed it, but I felt him in the room because she had been seeing all these lights. And she's very connected. Just with so much fear instead of love, she wasn't able to see the truth.
Right.
So she went on and had an MRI, and it's not something they can operate on, but she's been working on diet, and the angels have helped me with her, telling her the things to do to help shrink it, that it can be, can shrink
Right.
in a way. So that's a no sugar diet. There's, they told her seaweed. She needed to eat a lot of seaweeds and increase her iron level in her body in a healthy way. Chaga mushroom was another thing. The mushrooms are amazing for any type of tumor. So they said that. So I gave her whatever the angel said is how we mapped out her
future progress.
Her approach,
Yeah,
right.
Her approach
And
to
she
cancer.
was really worried. She went to a bunch of doctors because she really just wanted it out, and they all said the same thing. And she's like, you were right. They said I can't take it out. And I said, well, angels don't lie, honey.
Hence the name of this show. Whoa, that's a perfect ending for that,
All
for
right.
the next commercial.
Well, hold your seats. We'll be right back, and we'll take your questions and
your phone calls. And we'll be back right after this on Angels Don't Lie with Jeannie Street. And welcome back to Angels Don't Lie with Yeah, that was a great call. We've had several callers tonight, and we're still looking to take. We could probably take about one more call before we go off the air.
Oh, one
for
more,
tonight.
just one
Yeah.
more? Perfect.
Probably we got about 10 minutes left in the show.
All right.
So it's been a great show tonight,
It's
Jeannie,
been
and I'm just
so
thrilled.
much fun.
It really has.
Crazy fun.
Florida is like on fire tonight.
I know.
I don't even know. No pun intended.
Any other states want to chime in on this?
Yeah,
big-
really. Montana. Hey, happy election day, by the way.
I know. How stressful has this election been?
Oh, I can't wait till it's over.
Right. Please don't even ask.
Oh, gosh. Did you vote?
Yes, of course I vote.
Of course
We
you did.
we actually got up early. Well, not early for my husband because he usually goes in at like 4:30. But we went at 6 to right when they opened, and there was traffic, and the place was packed.
Everybody wanted to get there.
The energy, you could just feel it. So it actually has an excitement to it. I don't care who you're voting for. I think there's still an excitement. You know?
Oh, there really is.
Right.
It's,
I don't need to know your opinion. So if you have
yeah,
one, keep
I
it to
don't.
yourself.
I have zero opinion
I'm
on this.
absolutely okay.
I truly don't
I could
like
live the rest
anybody.
of my life without your opinion.
That's right, exactly.
I'm good.
I don't have an opinion.
Oh,
I'm opinionless.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, thank you.
So I wanted to tell you a little bit about, we have this event coming up at In Spirit Healing Studio, and it's called a gratitude gathering on November 19th, and it runs from 10 to 2, and we're doing $20 a person. It's and a portion of the proceeds are going to go to our charity of the month. We pick a charity every month to donate to.
great.
And we're going to have a lined up schedule of events. I have some great people coming within the next 2 months that are going to do these great workshops. So I have Donna Cassidy and Lindsay Gibson from Healthy Mom, Happy Baby. They are going to present their Joy Restoration Program, and it is amazing, absolutely amazing. So they work with people maybe that have lost babies, stillborn or children. Anybody who has had a loss can really benefit from this Joy Restoration Program. So they're going to present this at our event at 11 in the morning.
Okay.
And then at noon, I have Debbie Morgan coming, and she is an integrative health advocacy, and she's going to present Purpose and Positivity, her program on promoting positivity. And she has a great background, some scientific. She's absolutely incredible. She's very smart and an amazing woman. So she's going to be at noon.
Okay.
And then I have Lisa Lent, and she is an intuitive massage and movement, and she's going to do her program which is intuitive movement, and she's amazing. I actually met with her today for a massage because she's not everybody can give a great massage, but she actually speaks to the body.
Yeah.
And then she integrates her knowledge of how the body moves into this movement class that's really specialized, so you can really move the energy and really be in alignment. So it's groovy medicine for sure.
Absolutely. Oh, I love that you just said groovy medicine.
Yeah.
So that's November 19th.
Yes,
From
November
10
19th
to 2.
Yep,
10 to 2.
and you can also sign up. We're going to have some short sessions. You can sign up for a hands-on energy session, for blessing card readings, for sound healing, for crystal healing. So right there and then you can go in and they'll have to be those God-based practitioners that will see you that day,
right.
and they're going to do 30 minutes for $30.
Wow, that's nothing.
No, it's really great. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to do a great meditation in the beginning. So I love my meditations because they always include messages.
Yes,
really beautiful. That's going to be our opening, and then the closing. We're going to have something fun. We don't want to share that quite yet because it's a little surprise.
Okay, no, so don't give up the surprise.
That is 346 Main Street South in Woodbury, right. November 19th.
What day is that?
It's a Saturday.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes,
I can come.
And the lady, the woman that owns the sanctuary downstairs, we're in the same building. She's also having an event that day and has great things going on too.
Salt Cavern? She's the gal with the salt?
Yes, exactly. Yep. Yeah,
that's
Salt of the Earth. So Salt of the Earth,
it.
right. This is her sanctuary, so you can check her out. And she has a crystal singing bowl concert Sunday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's incredible.
Oh, see, so you guys are very much in cahoots in
Absolutely.
what you're doing together, so that's awesome. Yeah.
Yes, so
totally. If you're in the area in Woodbury, Connecticut on November 19th, you better come down and see.
Check us out.
Check it out. It's
Check
gonna be
it
a great
out.
time. Yeah. Do we have any callers on the line? Or no callers?
That's okay because I've got these questions here.
Okay, so we got a couple of questions.
This is another email question that had come in. This one, I love this one. Is it wrong or against religion to be a medium? And I've gotten this a lot actually lately, which is interesting because people really have fear, especially if they're Catholic, that you're going against God and it's not going to be good to get these this information, this guidance.
Right.
But I am not a psychic in the way that I'm going to I don't play like a parlor game. This is not about, telling you that your future. Telling you something that's going to be low or dark or unhappy.
Or anything, yeah.
No, exactly. So I work with my religion. I work with my relationship with God every single day, and that's the beauty of it.
And that's where you get your
God
information.
God has given us each gifts to use them. So whether you're an artist and you're using your gift to help people heal through your art, or you're a musician, it's a gift. That's all it is. So it's not against God and it's not against religion. So that, I think, is an important thing. And what do you think about that?
Oh, me personally?
Yeah, you personally.
Anyway, so what do I think about?
Yeah.
Well, I think about religion and being a psychic. Well, I think there's different people for different things. Like psychics are, I guess they're more towards the Wiccan side of things. I'm believing in Mother Earth and such.
Well, I think it depends on the person, right? So you can be a God-based person or not.
Right.
So there is a difference. And so that's why I say to anybody that comes to me and I'm going to send them to a massage therapist, or I'm going to send them for help, I'm going to send them to a God-based person because I know that person's connected. I know they have their highest and best,
interest in heart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
At the base of what you're feeling. So and trying to heal you and not just give you your future.
Right. And it's not about healing you. It's about helping you heal. It's about giving you the information or moving the energy that you can heal yourself.
Right.
And that's the fact.
That's awesome.
So I have this little thing. I don't know. Do we have enough time?
Yeah.
Good. That I wanted to share each week, a little guidance from Spirit, so that it would kind of help everybody with their journeys as much as it's helped me. So it's actually a little bit part of the book, this number 1 spiritual advice. And I think you guys are all going to love this because this also goes to our reader, Annette. I mean, not our reader, but our caller, Annette, who had called in earlier.
Oh, yes.
So the first principle in the book, in The Goddess You, is quiet the mind. And so quiet the mind came because, I had a lot of chatter going on. I was reliving some old stories. I was reliving what other people thought. I was cheat. I could just, what's for dinner? Who's on first? Where are the kids? Everything and nothing was in the mind. And so Spirit said, you can't even hear me because you're so freaking loud. So quiet the mind. So I have a little tip for everybody, a little way to quiet the mind. So you take a deep breath in through the nose and you bring the breath all the way in, allowing your lungs to fill. And these people in the studio are doing it with me now. Okay. Fill your lungs, allow your belly to fully rise. And I want you to do it to the count of 10. It's hard to do, especially because we're shallow breathers. And on the exhale, I want you to fully release out your mouth to the count of 10, really controlled. So you breathe into the count of 10, pause slowly, and then slowly release to the count of 10. And you cycle breathe this. You go around a few times. This instantly stops the mind chatter and allows your brain to have a break, to open up new pathways for spiritual thought. It's just like the proven technique about journaling. When we journal, we keep our left analytical brain busy so the right brain can open up and become even more. And so you unlock doing that as you're using your brain, trying to be analytical, but you're also using that creative side in a part of the right brain. You're unlocking other parts of your brain so that guidance can come through. Right. So through the breath work or journaling, you can learn to quiet your mind.
Yeah, I feel quiet right now. I have to be honest with you.
It's hard. Could you get it in for 10?
Yeah, I did.
So if 10 seconds is easy for you, definitely bump it up to 15 seconds and then up to 20. Mm-hmm.
My God, I'll be able to hold my breath for a long time.
And it's great because we are shallow breathers and we don't use our lungs fully. So this is amazing.
I will try it.
Especially
Actually, breathing exercises are great.
Yeah, it's great stress relief.
Absolutely.
So quiet the mind. There it is.
All right. I think we're at the end of our show, Jeannie Street. I can't believe it. Your show it was fabulous. It went very quick, didn't it?
Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. I can't believe it's over.
We've had some great calls and... well, I'll tell you this. You can contact Jeannie Street at Jeannie Street. Jeannie at GenieStreet.com.
You did what I did.
I know, exactly the other day, but that was funny.
And tune in next week because I'm going to bring you Spirit's insight and advice on money and why it might not be flowing into your pockets.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
So if you have any questions on money or
anything like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Send them on over.
Bring it on over. And don't forget to visit Jeannie's website at GenieStreet.com. Thanks for joining us
Thanks
here
for joining
tonight.
us, guys.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week here on Angels Don't Lie with Jeannie Street.
On KBJB Radio.
Good night.
Trouble is I never went to sleep. I climbed the nightmares in the mountains in my dreams. Oh Lord, won't you